All right. Welcome back to another edition of the Other League Pod. Sny, we're gonna get right into it this week. We're just it's final week of regular season. Ton of ton of implications. I don't know how we're gonna dissect it when we go through this, but I don't even know if Rick's little thing he put together was super accurate, but there's some crazy scenarios that could possibly happen. A lot of matchups.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, there are what, 9 teams for 7 spots,
Yeah.
and I mean, outlooks for a few are better than others, but oh, Montgomery, damn, yeah,
Fuck.
Montgomery just scored, yeah. So, I mean, we got a game going on. Like, let's get right into these. Let's get right into these matchups here.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. All right, let's pop them open. I mean, as we're going here, damn, Montgomery, just the two RBs for Detroit here. Um, so I get the goose. I guess I'm gonna scroll down because I want to read. I think the geese are in no matter what. I feel like, right? I mean, kind of.
Yeah, pretty
Let's see
much.
here.
They'd have
Let's.
yeah, he would have to have like a total dud week. Um, but I mean, even then, he's almost 200 points up on Ben, Anth, like so even at 7-7, um, I get
I mean, I guess he kind of has to win. I mean, let's just say that because I mean, based off of what Rick wrote up, win almost guarantees him a playoff spot. I think at 8-6, it probably would. And then it says lose, he would need help, wild card possible if Tiburon gets to the 6 seed. The Goose, they have a lot of points. They do have a lot of
hmm
points.
they do.
1539. They're right there. They're right behind you guys. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The Gibbs early touchdown sucked, but you got to expect he was going to put up. He's projected. Let's go in this matchup. I think he's projected. He was projected like 25. I'm not even exaggerating. 23-37.
Yeah.
And coming off of also a bounce back spot for sure against Atlanta, there's no way JSN doesn't go off this week. He had a dud last week, so tough, tough to see those
Yeah.
guys in the
And
lineup.
and Atlanta and yeah, Atlanta's been getting shredded by wide
Yeah,
receivers. 2 weeks ago, McMillan put up 30 plus. Last week it was Adonai Mitchell going nuts. So, um, man, I think JSN is in a smash spot inside. Like, man,
yeah. I mean, it's interesting because I he's got Gainwell in there, which I don't know if he's just taunting me because of that earlier waiver pickup. Um, when he just ran like literally a minute before picked him up.
yeah,
Because I think I'm assuming Harrison might is probably going to play. I don't know. I mean, he played this past week. I know he's
yeah.
questionable, and he missed practice. Oh, he missed practice today too. Okay.
Yeah, he's got a heel injury, I think. He didn't
Hmm.
practice today. I
Okay.
know. So, I mean, we'll see. I
He bounced back last week. 12.
Yeah,
Not
I
bad.
mean, if not, then he's looking at Romeo Dobbs, which might take a bit of a damper. If Jaden Reed comes back, I don't know. I don't think he's going to come back this week, but um, yeah, Dobbs would probably be the play over Gainwell, I mean, is Jalen
Yeah.
Warren like
No.
what's his status? He's good to go, right?
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong
Yeah,
with Jalen Warren. I mean, it's just that offense stinks. I mean, they've really cooled off. Warren was putting up some some RB1 weeks for me a little bit. When I traded for him,
sure.
19, 16. 12 and 12. I mean, I'll take double digits, obviously, but yeah, I mean, they definitely the Rodgers injury and just they don't have really good offense overall. So, um, I get St. Brown. I know I was kind of spiraling, texting a few guys. I'm like, damn, like how do you not play your best? I mean, been my best player all
You
year. I
gotta,
mean,
yeah,
you got to play him, which
yeah,
was my intent all along. But yeah, it's tough in a must win and get help situation. I arguably might sit Justin Jefferson this week, which was my keeper. Um, Still TBD,
yeah,
but yeah, it's crazy, crazy where that offense has fallen since Sam Darnold they didn't resign Sam Darnold. It's crazy.
yeah. I mean, yeah, now that I mean, and we'll there's the whole off season to for them to sign someone. I think they'll probably bring someone in like Mariota or someone. But
That is, yep.
yeah, yeah, at least competition for um McCarthy. It's funny too because like everyone talks about Darnold, but like they also had Daniel Jones in their building and let
That's
him walk
true.
too.
Very true.
So,
Very true.
which is pretty funny that everyone thought like when they signed Daniel Jones that he might be there for next year, and they just let both of them walk. But anyway, we've I feel like we've adequately crushed the Vikings for that quarterback decision. But yeah, I mean it's tough. Yeah, last week kind of boned you, and this week,
Did it.
you're looking at a long an uphill battle. You got to win, obviously, but um,
Just not a good week to
it's
put
good.
up 65 points. I mean, and St.
Yeah,
Brown getting hurt. I
yeah,
mean, it did help the Packers. It did help the Packers. I mean, not that I root for injury, but the Packers came out with a huge win in Detroit on Thanksgiving at the 1 o'clock spot. But St. Brown going out in the first quarter, there's no chance. I mean, that was the guy that I needed to put up like 30 to have a shot
yep,
again. Andy's team was humming. I mean, they had some good spots,
yep.
and that just sunk me a 0 to start the day. Just the weekend, not great. And
Oh,
honestly, most of my team followed suit. I think Stafford cooled off. He had a couple turnovers. He had like 15. The rest of my team had like single digits. It was just a bad week, but
yeah.
that's what it is. But I just
Rough time to have like one of your worst weeks. Lamb,
oh CD going out. All right, all right. I like doing this with a game on the background. It's nice.
dude. I know.
They
I'm like it's here.
well, you got a lot going on
We're
today. We'll get
rolling.
we'll get
Is
to it, but
Yeah. Your Thanksgiving experience with St. Brown was the opposite of mine.
jeez, yeah, yeah. The
Guys,
Thursday.
but
We'll get to that.
yeah, but yeah, I unfortunately I do think Aaron's going to come out pretty
So
clean
do I.
here. I mean, even
Yeah,
Sutton's
I
even
mean,
Sutton's in a pretty good spot, and if
definitely.
with his flex, I think Kelsey's live against Houston because they're going to have to throw short with all their offensive line deficiencies. We'll get to my matchup with Logan. We'll talk about Mahomes, but yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I think this is it for me.
yeah, yep,
I
I
I
agree.
I agree. Unless I have some blow up spots, I just feel like yeah. I mean, we'll see what this tonight does for me. I got two guys going, and Gibbs already has 16, so yeah, we'll see. But
Yep.
fortunately, just a 500, a little bit below 500 season for Green Ball. Nothing special. All right, Iron Man. Ooh, going for Pickens there. Oh, flag.
Uh, I might set up
Yeah,
Javante.
that would suck. I'm playing against him in the league. Um,
Uh,
yeah, here you go. This would set you up right here.
I've been, I actually was, I've been going. It's pretty funny because Logan's projection every like hour goes from 125 to 110 based on the projections for Amari and Hampton. I still think he's going to
That's funny.
play. Um,
Yeah, that's what Harbaugh said. Or Harbaugh said he was like trending. So
yeah, yeah,
maybe they
yeah. And they're
sat
the
him.
Monday
They
night
sat him
game.
last week. I don't see why.
Right,
Yeah, I don't see why he doesn't
right,
debut
right. And I'm like legitimately, it's in a really like he's in a pretty good spot. Um,
or return, I should say.
we'll
But
get and against Philly, Jalen Carter's out. So,
yeah,
um,
big news today that came out. Yeah,
yeah. So, and Philly's D there, I saw a stat someone posted on online. It was like, the two games that they didn't have Jalen Carter was, the first game one with Javante when he went off, and then they had Scatabo, go off against Philly, and they were both without Jalen Carter. So, I think Hampton's
interesting.
in a really good spot. He's a pretty big X factor, and it's huge for Logue to get him back this week. But I was
They
actually
got.
texting Ryan, and I was saying I was like, I'm nervous about this matchup against Logue because I think Logue has a pretty good team, and it's pretty funny because like a few weeks ago I would have said his team
Yeah,
is like not super good, but like with Hampton back, I think it rounds it out pretty well. Harvey's kind of coming along, and James Cook has been a monster. So, and obviously he has Puka. So, yeah,
I mean he's gonna play
well,
Bo Nix, right? I mean,
I would think,
I don't know
yeah,
why he wouldn't.
yeah, I would think,
Caleb's
but
playing. I mean, he's up. Caleb's been hot. I will say that. I wrote like not hot but steady. But I mean, at Green Bay, I don't know. I mean, I feel like they're going to want to run the ball just like they did against Philly and kind of control the game. But I could be wrong. I mean, with playing Harvey, I think you got to play Nix. So I mean, if a little check down pass is 12. I mean, I don't know. If they score or link up. I mean, not that he's an explosive player. I mean, and they're playing against Las Vegas. I don't know. I think he makes the switch there maybe.
yeah, I would expect it, but again, like Caleb is playing pretty well. He's a little more, he's way more volatile, I think, than Nix is, but if
True.
he's shooting for like a theoretical ceiling. It's which is pretty funny to say because Knicks had a 40-point game at one point, but
Yeah, one week
um
it did. He has cooled off
yeah,
tremendously
yeah,
since then, though.
yeah. Um I think Caleb might need to scramble a little bit more this game, but either way, I mean, either way, I think Logue is a pretty good roster. And
Yeah.
I was texting Ryan today actually, and I was saying I was a little more uneasy about this week than I was last week. Um,
Sure.
just, I mean, with T Mac having a bye, and with Mahomes is in a brutal spot.
Tough.
He's
And
but yeah,
the line's banged up. Yeah.
yeah, line's banged up. So, and I'm flexing, very likely flexing Mitchell. I don't know how I
Mm.
can play Brian Thomas, but
I would not play Brian Thomas.
yeah,
And
he's like
Mitchell had a
fourth in
pretty
the
good
pecking order.
did a pretty good week last week for the Jets. So I mean, Miami's nothing. I mean, Miami's actually shored themselves up a little bit the last few weeks,
Hmm.
obviously with that streak they're on, and their defense doesn't look as shitty as it was maybe in the beginning. But I still don't
Yeah,
think I still think the Jets will put up some points. They're home. I mean, so and why not? I mean, this guy got all the looks last week.
they've been putting up. The Jets have actually been putting up a lot of points this season. I think their offense at least has been um, risky in a lot of games. And like since Mitchell got here, like his target share, first game was in New England. It was a brutal game. He had just arrived, or he just got there last week. 6 targets. Next game in Baltimore was 7 targets, and then against Atlanta at home was 12. So like,
Mm-hmm.
and you watch his targets. Like he's like first read out. Like they're throwing to him, and then like
Oh
Aaron
yeah,
Glenn
great.
said, like, yeah, they wanted him. They made sure he was in the deal. Like,
Yeah, 12 targets.
he's gonna be like very involved end of this year and into next year. So at least I think there's predictable volume. Um, but that's kind of what I'm banking on. And then
Tonight's big for you.
my yeah, yeah. So we're hoping that Lamb's he's gotten it going. He's gonna be fine. So we'll
Yeah,
see. I mean, I think it's going to be a high scoring game. With both of us putting up like at 120 plus.
yeah, I agree.
Um, I think
I
it could
think
go either way, but I wouldn't it wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised though if Logue wins. So
what is the Bastards are in contention, but they have the weakest points for if they go 8-6. That's a pretty good, interesting stat line.
mhm.
Even with a win, and a loss almost eliminates them unless multiple teams collapse, is what it says. So, not again. We're going to take Rick for his Chat GBT, most likely, wherever he plugged this in. Unless he honestly, this is all he did was just work on this and the song that he just produced for the league. I mean, this is incredible work.
Yeah,
I mean, there's looking at all the teams that you'd have to like piece by piece kind of go through everyone's points for and I mean honestly it's hard to
and
predict
like find
with Ryan.
differences. Yeah, yeah.
This one's going to be tight. I agree. I think Hampton's going to be the difference maker. Obviously it's maybe kind of redundant or obvious because he's the Monday night game, but you're right. I mean, good matchup against Philly. Herbert's hurt. They might probably going to lean on the run game. I don't know how much Vidal's going to be involved because he's been running okay for them. I mean, not consistently,
Yeah.
but I mean, a couple 100-yard games when he was out. So
I think he's going to be involved. I don't
think so
like I
too.
think if Hampton plays, I think the touch distribution might be like I don't know, like 55-45, but maybe like 60-40 with Hampton getting like 12 to 15 carries and Vidal getting like, I don't know, 8 to 10. Like I could see that. But,
Yeah,
um,
I don't foresee
there's, but I don't think Vidal is just going to go away. But I do think if they get, but the thing is, like, if Hampton gets rolling and he's ripping off runs, like, I don't know how you're going to keep him off the field, you know? So I think
Yeah,
it
that's
could go
true.
either way.
I think it's a
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if this is like a week that I fall a little short, maybe get like 121. Um, and then Logue puts up close to 130. So I'm still gonna think this is a week that I get got, but we'll see.
yeah, this is a tough one. I mean, this is big for obviously the first seed for you, and then also
Yep.
you're chasing down most points, which is a nice chunk of change in the end of the not necessarily. I mean, I don't know. It's more of an accolade than anything, but it's
You just get
significant
your
this
dues
year.
back, right?
Yeah, but it's significant when you're talking about, what it's going to do for the shakeup if you come in most, if you, well, I should say Ryan's going to have most points for remaining. Well, I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
I shouldn't say that, kind of until we kind of see what the point shakeout is, but yeah,
right.
it's, you got a lot on the line here. I mean, I think they're going to do a kind of more of a Bucky Irvin type situation like last week, like play the hot hand with,
Yeah, I could see
Hampton
that.
comes out rolling a little bit. So I don't know.
I
This
could
one's
see
going to
that.
be tight. This one's going to be a tight one. I don't know. You have so much going on the line tonight, and I'm looking at it. It's tough to. I'm gonna go. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go bastards. I'm gonna go bastards. I'm leaning
yeah,
bastards. Leaning bastards, but it's tight.
it is gonna be tight. I'm gonna be sweating on Monday night
Andy
for sure.
just absolutely blew me out last week. Team was hot. Good matchups. Nothing I could really do here. This would be an interesting upset. We'll just say that. Just based on kind of the years that these guys, the years both managers have had. I mean, Andy's
Hmm.
coming together now. I mean, his team's finally kind of healthy. Um, and Ryan's, I mean, he's been taking numbers all year. I mean, I wouldn't say from the wins perspective, but I mean, God, the guy's got a shit ton of points, like Rick said.
It's got so many points. And
I
that's what he's been
mean,
banking on. It's pretty funny. That's what he's been banking on
yeah,
for weeks, and his team has actually like delivered. Like it's not like over the last like 4 weeks he's put up like an average of 90, which could have really like stunk
it's
his
true.
chances to win. He's just kept putting up points. So yeah, he's got a really good team. And I mean, I obviously think Ryan's going to make the playoffs. So I don't know if he's a team that anyone really wants to play. Um,
No, we kind of said it last week. I mean, I agree.
yeah,
I mean, I don't think anyone looks at his team and says like, yeah, this lineup, unfortunately, he doesn't have McCaffrey this week.
right.
So, he's gotten some, I'll say fortune in the sense that, a couple guys panned out in, in the sense of like, he got the Josh Allen trade, Devontae early with me, which I think was not really necessarily a lopsided trade, but I mean, Adams, Jesus, scores every week. I mean, he's
Right.
what the
He's
fifth?
like their goal line package.
Yeah, what
They
was his
like
position?
if they're inside if they're inside the five, they just like throw it to Devontae.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean,
Guaranteed
so
touchdown.
that's panned out. I mean, Bucky's coming back now and looking good. So, and then
Yep.
sneaky pick up and play with the Terry McLaurin. I mean, he looked pretty good last week, and I
Yeah.
think Daniels is trending to play this week. So, I mean, he might have that going for the next couple
Yep.
weeks into the playoffs. So, yeah, I wouldn't want to play Tiburon either. But it's a very formidable Andres Plantation.
For
I will say
sure.
that.
For
Got a good
sure.
lineup.
Yep. Yeah, agreed. And Jacoby Brissett he's just been outscoring his projection like every week. Um, so he's always live. I mean, AJ Brown, I think, is, he's obviously super volatile, but like Rice Henry is in a smash spot against Pittsburgh. And then Brees, I think, is just going to get the ball a ton. So, and Jacoby Myers it's pretty funny now that Jacoby Myers has actually like been delivering his projected points, can't get up to what it was
Got
with
nine.
Vegas. It doesn't make any sense to me what this Yahoo platform is doing with Jacoby Myers because he rightfully probably should be at like 14 points projected.
I mean, yeah, I
Um,
mean, he's their number one, which is kind of crazy to say. They just got him.
yeah,
I mean, and then he's
yep.
delivering more than Brian Thomas. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean he's like the Chris Godwin in that Liam Cohen Tampa Bay offense. So,
Yeah,
yeah, I think this one's gonna be tight. I think it's gonna be higher scoring too. Um, close
I
to the
agree.
120s. But I still think Ryan's gonna pull it out. But um
Yeah,
we'll
I
see.
mean,
I mean Josh Allen could go nuclear against Cincy too.
yeah, I was gonna say I like some of his player matchups. I mean, the Tootin plug and play kind of stinks. I mean, there's nothing really he can do from that. He doesn't really have anyone else he could really put in the lineup besides Bashel Tootin. I mean, just hoping that he kind of sneaks in the end zone, right? I mean,
Yeah,
otherwise it's not looking too hot unless he gets in, which he could. He theoretically could.
right.
Um, Irish Plantation. I mean, I think I saw a stat. Rashi Rice, since he returned from his suspension, is tied for first in wide receiver points with JSN. That's
Yeah, I think I saw that too. Yeah, it's nuts.
again not sure on the accuracy. Don't even remember the source, but that's pretty crazy, which is kind of believable. We kind of laughed
Yeah,
about it
it's
last week.
yeah, very believable. He's just been, I mean, he's made He's one of the reasons why I was able to drop Xavier Worthy because the games with when Rice plays, Worthy's like pretty
These stats
pretty
are crazy.
mediocre. He gets like he just gets funnel targets. So um
He's getting
obviously
10 plus
a
targets a
tough
game.
matchup. Yeah, obviously a tough matchup against Houston, but
True.
they're gonna have to get the ball out quick, which I think lends to Rice and Kelsey having pretty good games. So
I like Henry and
um
Paul though on Andy's
yep.
side as well. I mean, you just look at kind of going down it. The rest of it, not bad. Cleveland's in a good spot defensively. Um,
Oh
yeah, I mean,
yeah. Yeah. Get
this is gonna be a tight one.
how many Garrett how many sacks do you think man, I'm gonna
Look
look
at
this
that
up on the
stat.
fly. What is
Yeah,
I want what do you think
the
Miles
over under.
Garrett's sack line for this week is? Like what do you think it is? Like 2.5?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably at least two. I'll say that. I mean, and I would, and which is a crazy stat. I mean, just in
Right.
terms of betting, like you're betting on him having two plus sacks, like that's kind of unheard of. But yeah, the guy's a freak. I mean, yeah, I think Parsons said it today. Like he's just like, I'm not going to catch that guy in sacks.
No. No way.
Which is true. Yeah, I don't know.
I
I'm gonna
can't
lean
find it.
Timber on. I'm gonna lean Timber on here, but it's gonna be he's gonna need every point he can get. And I mean, Pickens got to step it up a little bit for him. It's almost halftime. He only got three.
Yeah. Detroit, man, they got them long ass man corners.
Yeah, it's weird. Dallas is moving it. They're just not scoring
Yeah.
tutties. The Beeve and Fink. Well, Fink also did himself no favors last week in scoring like 40 fucking points, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Pathetic performance.
Woof.
Probably also eliminated, I would guess. I mean, he's got to win and
Likely.
have some hope. I mean, I think I'm going to scroll down here. Beeve wins very likely in. Only edge case scenarios knock them out. Not sure what that means. He needs a lot of help because his points for hurts. So I guess he doesn't have many points for. Got to look that. Got to go back to the table for that. Um, Still
He
weak for
also
Finkel.
Fink, I know he needs to like obviously he needs to win. He
He needs
needs
he needs
he
Tiburon.
needs he needs Tiburon. Well yeah,
He needs Tiburon to come in six because then at
correct.
least
He needs
he has an.
Ben to lose. He also needs Rick to beat
Mhm.
Ben.
Correct. Correct.
Yep.
Wow.
And he well and realistically he needs yeah. Yep. Um
Yeah, because
to
there's
have a shot.
there's pretty much four teams in is I think is what Rick had put on this. I mean, let's see the
It
summary
all
here.
yeah, I think it also helps obviously if I beat Logan because I like Logan's in sixth, and even with a loss,
It's true.
if Logue wins, he's 8-6 then. So Anth doesn't really have a chance based on points. If I'm seeing the points total correctly.
I think it's going to be a long shot, even if Anthony wins to get into playoffs, just based off of some low point
Agreed.
total,
Yeah,
which
yeah, yeah.
is
Yep.
tough. I mean,
Yeah.
is what it is. I mean, I this week let's dissect it. I mean, it's I know he's got okay, yeah. I was
I
gonna say
think I
Carolina's on
think
bye. Yeah,
I think if Nils wins, he's in. And because he'd be 8-6, and at worst he would get this is like very challenging
so
to figure out on the
it
fly.
says
we
it
sound
says
we I have no fucking clue.
well, I'm trying to look up what Rick wrote in because I feel like he definitely did
Yeah.
some sort of research or at least someone
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, let
dissected
me
this
pull
for
this
him.
up. Let me pull this up.
He said the winner of Beeve and Finkel is favored to join the top six. So that kind of maybe aligns a little bit with what we're saying. I mean, Anthony, I still think's a long shot. One,
Yep.
he's got to get the W, and then two, I think he needs obviously some help with a couple other matchups. So, I guess not as far fetched as we were maybe originally thinking. Just it's hard again, not having the league page up and not figuring out looking at five other matchups.
Right.
Um, it's
Right.
good to have something to kind of I guess reference here in terms of the summary that Rick put together. Um,
Yeah.
so
I
I mean, because it says we're gonna
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say because it says like really realistically like I mean, you, Ship Blizzard, Colombian White, Tiburon, and if the geese beat me, which I mean very likely could happen, um, that's 5 teams right there.
Yep.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, to sum it up, so
Right.
there's really kind of like two playoff spots technically
Right.
kind of up for grabs, unless Nils or I beat Aaron this week. So interesting. All
Yep.
right.
I mean in this matchup, like I have no idea. Like I feel like this matchup can go like kind of either
Crapshoot.
way, but I kind of like Nils here. Um, I mean, I feel better even with it, like his projection. I feel pretty good about it. I think Achan's going to go nuts on the Jets. They can't stop any receiver over the middle of the field. Their linebackers are horrendous. Um, who knows with Waddle, but I think Nico's going to get his. Brenton Strange, I think, is a pretty good play,
Yeah.
and he needs Dak to start throwing touchdowns, obviously. But
Yeah. It's been a quiet half. It's
I
been
think I,
interesting,
th-
but
I think this might be like a lower scoring, close to 100 kind of game. But I don't. I just don't know how Ants gets to like 90. Starting two Commanders in Minnesota. Zay Zay
tough
Flowers
spot.
has been
Awful.
since he was the number one receiver in Week 1. Zay Flowers has been terrible
Baltimore has
on
been
a
awful.
week by week basis. So
Baltimore has been absolutely awful. I could not. I could not. I mean, I guess he's
he
thrown
shouldn't
up
say
some double.
he hasn't been awful. He's been like a low end wide receiver 2-3 play.
Yeah, I mean, 11's not fantastic from a guy that you would expect. You're probably one of your number one guys. I guess Garrett Wilson was the number one guy, but I mean, Zay
Yeah.
Flowers, yeah, to start the year, 28 and 14, you were probably happy with that, and then kind of
He
fell
just
off to
never
that.
he just never he's allergic to the end zone, man. He never scores.
Yeah, one receiving touchdown. Yeah, that's not great, but I mean, Lamar is definitely something's going on with him. I mean, against Cincinnati, smash matchup, and he just looked bad. I don't know what was going on. I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on with him in that offense, and I don't know if they rushed him back. I mean, I don't guess he's not running, so
Yeah.
he's dealing with some, I guess, what foot, and I think he was out for an
Yeah.
ankle injury this week. And I mean, they're saying he's going to play,
Yeah.
but still, yeah, it's tough spot. And yeah, I mean, he's got to play
At least he's got a good
Rodriguez.
matchup at least. He's got a good matchup
Rodriguez,
against Pittsburgh.
bro. I mean, Rodriguez has scored pretty consistently the last couple of weeks. I mean, not
He's
not going
live
to
for
get
a
much
touchdown
from
for
him.
sure.
Yeah, I mean, 1, 2, 3, kind of sporadic. That KC game, terrible
I
run
mean,
defense to
yeah,
go against, but
you're praying for a touchdown with Rodriguez, which he could get. Like, I mean, he if they get inside the 5,
yeah,
he's
I guess
gonna
him
get the
and Spears
ball.
are kind of a wash. I mean, Spears at Cleveland,
Yeah.
not a fun one either. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of a wash. I mean, the story of the games or story of the matchup's probably going to be again. I mean, some of the guys that have just been inconsistent for Ant. Like he's got Barkley on Monday night. I mean, Chargers are a tough D, but just not the player that he hasn't gone off. I mean, I don't even know what his highest total game was this year. Did he get over 20? Oh, he had a 33 week against the Giants.
Yeah,
That's it, really. I mean, nothing. Pretty pretty mediocre. I mean, year for the Eagles, but definitely for Saquon, it's
for
tough
sure.
spot.
Yep. Yeah,
I
I
don't
like
know.
Nils here. I think it's gonna be ugly, but I like Nils.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean with Nils, just because I mean, I mean, unless Dak does nothing the rest of the game is gonna be interesting. But I mean, Nico Collins has been like performing pretty well, and I would
Yeah,
say
he's been
he's
really good.
they're kind of they're kind of coming alive a little bit, and Achan's in a great spot. He's gonna just feed volume in that game against the Jets.
Yeah. Yep.
They're and their flex. I mean, it's gonna be a toss up because their flex. I mean, like T Higgins. Like I don't know. I mean, Buffalo hasn't been great. Is he fully healthy from the concussion? If he plays, I guess he has Quentin Johnson too. I don't really know the status of either of those guys this week, but Ant's got a Dunze against the Pack, he's been another guy that just fell off a cliff
Yep.
from the start of the season. I mean,
Yep.
4 straight weeks of pretty solid, and then after the bye, like did nothing.
Nothing. They're just not on the same page as Caleb.
Tough. I didn't even practice today. Jeez.
And they're
Yeah.
running the ball a ton. So like I don't know. I mean, they're just and like their passing game, they just have too many people to throw to. Like they involve DJ Moore, they involve Alameda Zaccheaus, they involve Luther Burden, they involve both tight ends. Like they have two backs who can run the ball. Like
It's true.
It's hard for a Dunze, I think, to get, legit looks. But
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I mean, and I think, unfortunately, I mean, it just was a disappointing year overall for Ant. I'd say, like, just a lot of injuries, a lot of disappointing players, just like not really stepping up. Starting with Saquon, so yeah, just I don't know. Barring anything crazy from one of those guys, I don't really see him getting to a 110 or 115, like we said.
right,
So that would put him in a better
right,
spot. Yeah, I think
right.
this is the end for the Amadei boys. Oof, not much to talk about here besides another Arby's
Nope.
melt. Steve, let's not be remiss to
Does he
congratulate
get
you.
one here? Do you think he gets one here?
I think Columbia White takes him out again, but I will look. I mean, because Drake London's not going to play; he's in the slide. To start off the
Yeah,
bat, I
I
was.
can't imagine London's playing.
I don't think he's even practiced. I mean, let's pull
Oh
this up.
yeah, he didn't participate at all. He's not going to play.
Pull him from the lineup. Monunge is going to play. I know that because he just had like a rest day. So, I mean, who the hell is
Yep.
he going to play? He's got to play somebody up in that lineup.
Jones, I guess.
No, he can't. He's got to play receiver. He's got two tight ends that is in the lineup this week.
Wow.
Right now, the only rostered receiver he could play is Rashid Shaheed.
Well, good. I mean, good thing he spent his fab on the two throwaway picks and not Adonai Mitchell, who I got for free, and
Yeah,
he could just plug him right in. But
funny, Steve. Black. I get it. We get it. But another melt is certainly you're eyeing it down. And I mean,
yeah,
could this? I
man,
mean, I'll never forget this season for Steve. I mean, I
1 in 13 that's an all time. 13 straight losses is an all
third
time
potential 13 straight
fall.
losing
Right,
streak.
right.
That's crazy. And honestly, I mean, at this point, there's no battle. He is locked up last place.
Yep.
So it's rough. Thank God the league and our litigation team came up with no more losses after this week, or else it could have got serious. Come August.
Yeah, right. Oh man.
Um,
Yeah, I mean,
gotta like Phil here.
I like Phil here. I'm not trying to besmirch Phil. He's got 9 wins. I don't think his team is like I don't think his team is 9-4 good
No,
in terms of roster. Um, I think I would probably put Phil more at like a 7-6 kind of team.
it's true.
But he's got a ton of in terms of like his overall outlook. I mean, I think his receivers are pretty weak.
Hmm.
Um, but he keeps putting up points and his dudes are like crushing. So yeah, I like Phil here, even though I think it, could be like a 115 to, I don't know, 89 game or something. And that's a high for Steve. So,
True. Yeah, I mean, I
you
don't see
know,
how Phil doesn't get, which is crazy. Phil's going to be at a 10-4 team. Not to say again, not to say he doesn't have a good couple, really good players that we went, we kind of
Phil's
won
still
over and
live
over.
Phil's still live for the first round bye.
Very
Like,
true. Yeah,
you
very
know,
true. Yeah, that's
so
true. That's true.
it's,
Um,
no shaking a stick at his season. It's just his team, like his starting roster. He has Khalil Shakir, who's probably like at best a wide receiver 2-3. He's got Franklin, who's kind of the same, Hawkinson, and he's just
yeah,
streaming defenses. So he's living on his four best players now. I mean, I do think Phil come the playoffs,
Mike
um,
Evans maybe is
he might
back.
get Mike Evans back. So
That would help tremendously. But you're right. I
right,
mean, he's
right.
also never really figured out his tight end position all year. He's been just rinse and repeat. I think he just picked up Evan Ingram again.
Can't quit Evan Ingram. He cannot
uh,
quit Evan Ingram.
Phil, send in the text if you do listen to this pod. How many times have you picked up and dropped Evan Ingram? I don't want to look back in all the waiver moves.
I think maybe just once. He's had Evan Ingram on his team for like
Oh, really? Okay.
four weeks too long. I've been telling him to drop Evan Ingram for weeks,
I
and
remember one
you
pod you
know,
were saying that. Oh man, God.
so
But
yeah,
yeah, you're right.
um,
He's in contention to get a bye,
he's there,
and
man. He's right there.
he's a playoff team. He's a lock. And Steve,
Yeah,
I if there's a draft that I try to always kind of participate, whether it's down south, obviously, or if we're gonna do like I hope we can all get together, but
same.
this year more than ever, I mean, I gotta watch this in person. I mean, I have to see it's gonna. This is brutal. This is a brutal punishment. I mean, I
Steve,
obviously nobody
yeah,
predicted 13, but I mean, still, this is crazy.
it's brutal, man. You gotta make sure you hydrate and get electrolytes in because you're gonna have serious meat sweats, man. Like you gotta be chugging water 3 days before, load up on element packets and liquid IVs. Like,
Oh
you
man,
know, yeah, man.
yeah. I
Eh,
mean, I
tough,
think somebody said
tough,
it.
tough
I
year.
mean, he might have to train for this. Like, you might have to
Probably
just do a
will.
trial run of just like six and just see how that
Let's
reacts.
see see how his stomach responds.
I mean, I would. There's no chance I'd cold turkey that if I had to eat
Yeah,
13 of
no
them.
way. No, yeah, yeah. You could, end up in the hospital. And
Steve,
oh
better
boy,
luck next year, buddy. Better luck next year. Oh man,
I
if
shouldn't
we
eat it.
this is just phenomenal that we get to at least end the matchup part of this with again, as I said,
The
the
all time.
most historical rivalry in Ivy League history. Chip Blazer gets to potentially knock out Arby's and can clinch the one. Well, not clinch, but will put himself in the contention for one seed as well. Um,
Yep.
this is crazy. This is another epic battle. Every time I just stare at Ben's team, I just don't comprehend how it has 7 wins. I really don't. I'm sorry. I mean,
Drake
look at
May.
the lineup. Look at the lineup. I mean, yeah, he's not going to have him this week, which is tough. And
Right.
Henderson, who just kind of started, kind of coming alive a little bit. Obviously, the last like 3 or 4 weeks. But
Yep.
I mean, Trevor Lawrence again, not terrible playing the Colts, but
Yeah.
still he's starting this week for Arby's. Uh, is this Devin Neal? I know
Devin
he's.
Neal.
Yep, yep. Devin Neal.
He is
I don't know why
a
it popped up like that. There we go.
Devin Neal is a rookie from Kansas, and he was a sixth round pick.
It's getting volume.
And this guy he was a pretty big producer in college. But he is as pedestrian and replacement level of a back as you can find. He is not very fast. He's not very big. Uh, but he's going to get the ball. So he's
Him
live
and
for 10 plus points.
him and Taysom Hill is their running back committee. Um,
Yeah.
and then I mean Godwin actually did have I think a pretty decent bounce back game if I don't recall. Yeah, I mean not terrible. I mean just a
He
solid
looked
10.
better.
Yeah.
Look better outside of that touchdown drop, but
And they
he
might get
looks fine.
Evans. They might get Evans back too. So that'll be an interesting offense with Ibuka, just kind of Ibuka
Right.
definitely I don't think again going back I guess to my team a little bit, but like just in that offense, he kind of needs Mike Evans or like another receiver. Like after Evans went out,
Sure.
Ibuka just tanked. Like
Yeah.
even though he was getting the looks. I mean, I think Baker hasn't been playing that well and now he's a little banged up, but yeah, it's interesting. I mean, don't love don't love the Arby's matchup. I mean, I like the Bengals against Buffalo. Though, I will say that. I think there's gonna be some points in that game for sure.
Yep.
And Joe Burrow moved
Agreed.
the ball, but
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I mean, it's a couple interesting plays from Arby's this week. As we've
Yeah.
said numerous times this year. But hey, that's his team.
Yeah. Yeah.
He got set. He got to
Yep.
7-6. He's got a shot.
His team does look way better. I was just with May and Henderson in there looks way way better.
Yep.
But with Metcalf, it's frustrating, dude. I mean you watch the Steelers offense. It's literally the exact same things that Rodgers was doing with the Jets last year. He tries to get the ball out super fast.
Yep.
He changes the play at the line of scrimmage all the time, and they can't stay on schedule and run a functional offense sequencing plays together. So I don't know. It's not a good fit with Rodgers, but we'll see. Maybe he can get, like a touchdown or something. But yeah, I mean, I think I like Rick here. Um,
I agree.
yeah, it's too.
I mean, it's going to be interesting coming down the stretch here for Rick. I mean, I guess going from a team outlooks perspective, yeah, Lamar not being Lamar, obviously, and then not seeing him, turning the corner anytime soon. He's not going to get healthy. This is a stretch run. He's going to play. Oh, Dak just threw a pick.
Dak, oh man, pick six?
Thank God.
Wow,
Damn. I did not expect Detroit to come out and just blow him
man,
out.
Dallas is gonna be chasing points.
Yeah, they're going to be throwing left and right. Well,
Damn,
they're already down 11, too. Not a good look, Dak. Not a
could
good
take
look.
Javante out of game script. Fuck,
Oh,
we'll
all
see.
right. Was that, I don't know if that hit Pickens or did that get deflected. That was really not a
Yeah,
bad play. Just sucks. Interesting.
yeah,
Kind of hit
right off
his
his chest,
chest.
pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not a good look. The rest of his team, I think, is pretty solid though, Rick, like you mentioned. So I mean, not to drag it out any further. Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a lot for Arby's to overtake Rick, and he's got even Trey Tucker in the lineup this week, and I still like it. So
yeah,
uh,
two Raiders. I would potentially play Bam Knight over Trey Tucker, but
that's true. He's got him rested down there. I think until they officially, which Benson hasn't practiced, which I think would just like leave him on the bench for I think the rest of the season if he doesn't come off IR.
yeah,
Um,
yep. I think he's got
yeah,
to be activated this week.
yep. Which he hasn't practiced, so I don't think it doesn't look
Yeah,
like that's
yeah,
likely.
he's gonna be
So
done.
yeah, I got Rick here. I mean,
Yep.
let's go back to the league page. I mean, kind of a just more of the weekly predictions, but let's look at the standings here and see if we missed anything besides. I mean, hey, Steve, I know that one. I don't have to double check that. You are in last. That's
Yeah.
locked up.
Yep.
Um, I guess the only one that we didn't mention was like, I guess from an outsider's perspective. I mean, Andre certainly can get in. I guess. I mean, we didn't really talk about him. We kind of brushed over that matchup a little bit, just in terms of well, Isaac Tesla scored. Nobody's playing him this week. It's tough.
So what would what does Andy need to win to get in? He needs
Well, actually, I think he said it right. Like, and I guess that's probably accurate.
he
He
needs to
kind
put
of
up a massive week.
and
He
lose.
needs he needs
He
to
need,
lose.
I think so because he needs Tiburon to get in the sixth. He's only playing for points,
Oh, wow, that's
which
right.
is unlikely,
Yeah,
I guess. All right, so
yeah, yeah,
makes
yeah, yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah, he would need not a. I wouldn't say like a crazy amount of points because he's got 1436. His point totals have honestly haven't been awful, but um, yeah, I mean, I guess to jump, he would need Tiburon to move up to that sixth spot. Can't really
Yep.
can't really have the best of both worlds there.
And
Maybe
he would need Aaron to not get the 7 seed,
it's true.
right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
He would need the Geese to win and basically lock
yeah.
themselves to like the top 4 or 5.
Right.
Um, which I think they're pretty much locked for 4 if they win.
Yep.
They have so many fucking points.
Yeah.
1539 is like
Agreed.
third
Yep.
most in the league. Yeah.
Yeah. So top three seeds will be in any order. Um,
Yep. Yeah.
Aaron very likely gets the 4 seed. Um,
Yeah.
and
Even if he
then
loses, it's going to
yeah.
be he'll be 7-7. Again,
Hmm.
he would need Tiburon to move up
Yep.
because then he would take that 7th spot with
I
points.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I legitimately think the playoffs. If I'm just doing predictions, I think the playoffs are going to be, in whatever order.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fine.
let's just make predictions. Whatever. I think Rick gets the 1 seed. I think I'll get the 2 seed. I think Phil gets the 3 seed. No, I guess it would be flipped because I have Phil winning. So it would be Rick,
Yep.
Phil, me at the 3 seed. Then Aaron would be 4. Um, I think Nils gets the 5 seed because he wins, and then Logue would get the 6 seed,
Yeah.
and then Ryan would
Low
get 7.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's probably going to be.
Right?
I don't move. Yeah, I don't move much off that. I mean, if let's take it a little step further. I guess if you win, and it
Yep.
would knock bastards to 7-7.
Yep.
Um, we still have Ben losing. Um,
Yeah. If Ben loses, he's pretty much out.
Yeah,
right?
but who's? I mean, I'm forgetting the matchups. Who's been playing this week?
He plays Rick.
Okay, okay. So
Oh, what a
both
catch by Lamb.
both you
Interfered
guys
with
get
too.
get to get to 10-4. Plumbing White gets to 10-4. So let's say all three of you guys win. Geese win.
Okay. He's at 8-6.
B's probably going to win. He'll be at 8-6, but won't catch the goose. So he's at 4. Bastards are bumped down. Arby's is bumped down. Tiburon would, let's say, win. He'll be 7-7, tied with those guys, crushes them on points, and he would move up to the 6th spot. Is that right?
Mm, yep.
Because we got Beeve winning, so he'll get to 8-6. So all the 7-7 teams would technically be
It would
chasing
just
the
yeah,
Bastards.
it would just be tiebreaker then realistically then between
Holy shit! Then would it go to most? Then Andre's got a shot.
yeah. Yep. Yep. So
Even
it's
even
not that far fetched.
yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, now that we do it that way, yeah, just playing
Yep.
around with some of the win losses. I mean, of course, there's a
Hmm.
few other ones that can go either way. I mean, I could theoretically upset Aaron this week, and that bump
Sure.
him down to wishing that Tiburon gets a W. So yeah, this is
Mm.
interesting. Okay, yeah, there really is
Dude, there's so many
basically
scenarios. It's gonna be crazy.
one, two, three, four, five, six, 8 teams vying for 5 spots or 4 spots technically. I mean, because the geese can actually get bumped, which is crazy. Only you three,
Yeah, I
only
mean,
you three, like they marked. Obviously, I mean, it's stupid to say, but
and yeah, and who knows, man? Like what if Nils has like a down week and frickin' Anth wins? Then Anth is
yeah.
in the playoffs. Oh,
CD.
Tulane, go up with please get up.
Oh no, looks like he maybe just a little finger or something. Maybe I don't know.
Is he just pissed or oh his
All right,
fucking
all right.
hand?
I think it's his hand.
Wrist?
That would have been a sick catch.
His arm?
That looks so brutal in slow motion. Every part of his body is just
Oh,
getting
dude, that could be
slammed.
that dude, that legitimately that might be a fucking collarbone or something.
He fell so hard. It could be a concussion by the he
Could
fell so.
yeah. Who knows? And we're just trying to like diagnose it from watching. I have no idea.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, first off, I want to say, even though we couldn't get him on the pod, Rick, you've done it again, man. These little, I don't know even how he does it. These little musical numbers they get better every time. This last one's phenomenal. Um, and great work, whatever you use
Hmm.
to give us some sort of outlet as to what needs to happen. I mean, probably sounded like we were just kind of stumbling over ourselves trying to dissect it a little bit, but it's
Yeah.
there's a lot to look
Yeah, a
at
lot of good
and
work. Yep.
a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, dude, I'm fired up for playoffs. I'm fired up for the watching these games unfold and all these scenarios. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I mean, I would be a lot more excited if I knew I had a shot at the playoffs, but hey, maybe maybe
Maybe,
the
man.
stars align. I didn't even get into what happened there. So, all right, man. Well, good running, good luck
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah,
Um,
same.
Hopefully we get a couple of managers on, keep running. I mean, I like doing the playoff ones are fun. The playoff
Playoff
times, I
ones
should
are
say.
fun. Yeah, less
Um,
games to talk about. We can get more in depth.
yeah, have maybe the matchup managers if they both can get on to join us and give us
Yeah.
some feedback. But
Hell yeah.
well, good luck and good night, other league.
Yeah. Good night, early. Peace.
They did.